Hello, YouTubers out there. Welcome to another edition of Broadcast Rock. On this episode, I'm going to be reviewing Alter Bridge's 2003 headlining tour for Pawns and Kings. Was it any good, or how good was it? We're about to find out. So yes, this was just a straight up rock show. Nothing about it was flashy or gimmicky or anything like that. It was just straight rock in your face. And first it started with Pistols at Dawn. I did a review on them earlier in the week. If you want to hear it, you should go back to one of my clips and look for Pistols at Dawn because I gave them a pretty decent review. And after seeing them live, I stick by that review because they were really good live. They had a lot of energy. The guitarist was extremely talented. They played 6 songs. They were really a solid live band for being a new up and coming band. I went to go meet them, but they were gone. I wanted to, get inside their brain and pick it apart for a little bit and see their thought process on writing music and everything like that. But they were good. And then coming up next was Mammoth WVH. And I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, but that's Eddie Van Halen's son's band. And he is talented. He is so talented. It's crazy. This kid, Wolfie, can play on the albums. He plays guitar, bass, drums, keyboards, and vocals. Obviously live he can't do all of that. He has a talented band that backs him, but I give him his props for playing all the instruments on the album. They played 8 songs. They were really good. They had no flashiness to them or anything like that, but they sounded so tight. And they were just really good, and he seemed very grateful to be there. The band just was a very tight-knit band, and they all seemed very grateful to be there. They played my favorite song, Empathy, and then they played The Distance, which is about his dad that passed away. So they played a pretty solid set list of 8 songs, and the crowd was really into them. I was shocked how much the crowd was into them. I believe so was Wolfie. He was taken back a couple times, it seemed like. And then next up was the headliners, Alter Bridge, and you could clearly see that these guys were the headliners. I mean, when they came out, people went nuts. Now, did they have the flashy stage presence of the previous bands of Alter Bridge's previous band Creed? No. They don't have that stage production of that. They are very stripped down. Just the music does the talking for them. And it was a really good show for that reason. They don't need the flashy stuff because Miles Kennedy has one of the best voices in rock if you've ever heard him. If you haven't, you're living under a rock, and you need to go check out Alter Bridge immediately. But his voice live is even better in my opinion. He has such a silky smooth voice, and Mark Tremonti plays guitar like there's no other. And then Brian Marshall's bass he's incredible at bass, and they were just so good live. The lights, they basically just had lights and backdrop. That's it. They didn't need anything else though, because their music did the speaking for them, and they sung all my favorite songs. Really, Addicted to Pain, This Is War, and Loving Memory, Isolation, and Metalangus. So I was really happy with their set list. They sung 17 songs. It was a solid set list. Oh, and then Mark Tremonti sung "Burn It Down" instead of Miles Kennedy, and that was a highlight for me because I love that song, and I actually prefer it more with Mark Tremonti singing it. I just like Mark Tremonti a lot. I think he's underrated, and he's probably my favorite guitarist of all time. And his voice is really good. He has a really solid voice. And then they did an acoustic section with "In Loving Memory" and "Who Will Watch Over You." That was really neat. The little acoustic section they did in there, just with an acoustic guitar and singing. So yeah, I really have nothing bad to say about this concert. It was really good. All three bands showed up and played good. There was no, like I said, flashy gimmicks. No. The other good thing about it is there was no auto tones or anything like that. It was all straight, just pure rock. No backing tracks or anything like that. So if you're wanting a backtrack free concert experience, this is definitely it. They exceeded expectations with their sound and the band's tight performances. So on this, I'm going to give it a 9.2 out of 10. It was a solid concert. I highly recommend checking really any of these bands out, but mainly Mammoth, WVH, and Alter Bridge. These bands, I think Mammoth is going to be a pretty big band because the crowd was going pretty nuts for them. And Alter Bridge is already, pretty big staple band in rock radio music. So, yeah, until next time, hit the like and subscribe button. Comment below if you've seen Alter Bridge or Mammoth WVH live and let me know how you like them or if you don't like them. Well, if you don't like them, don't say anything because that will hurt my feelings. I'm just joking. So until next time, rock on.